Welcome to my studio. I know you imagine something bigger than this, just get over it. Just kidding, or at least kind of. That's really my workspace, nothing more. My actual studio starts downstairs. But before I show it to you, let me talk about my work philosophy first. This whole camera thing started on the streets. Here I took my first photos. The fundamentals of my style and working ethos were shaped here. Now I'm Lukas the YouTuber, I guess. But when all of this started, I was Lukas the street photographer. And I still am. Since I'm 12-ish, I spend a lot of time on the streets, mostly to avoid being at home. Back then, I was just walking through the streets observing people, traffic, architecture and so on. Nowadays, I do the same thing, but with different reasons. And with a camera. If you will, the streets are the birthplace of all my works. Here I learned how to operate a camera. Here I tested out my first own lenses. Here I produced my first videos. Without the streets, I wouldn't know what else to photograph. In a purely artistic way, this is my home. In contrast to a photo studio, or a studio in general, the streets always surprise me with new situations and new motives to photograph. I just can't imagine working in a studio day after day. It would be too boring for me. The streets are giving me the thrills I need to continue with photography. So finally, let me welcome you to my studio. Here it is! And here it is too. This is also part of my studio. As well as this spot here. I nearly forgot to show you this part. Okay, I guess you got it now. You see, it doesn't make no sense to me that I talk about street photography just to tell you all this from inside a studio. And it's not authentic either. That doesn't mean that there will be no more indoor shots from now on, but the chances are pretty low that I will invest in a studio anytime soon. I try to keep my videos to where they belong, to the streets, because this environment here gives me the challenges I need to get better at my craft without getting bored someday. I'm still curious for the winter season, since I got no plan yet on how to proceed making videos with such weather conditions, but I'll figure it out somehow. If you got some questions about recording outdoor, just let me know down in the comments. As always, thank you for your time and bye. Boah, ich filme nie wieder neben einem Mülleimer, ey. Es stinkt so unangenehm. Da liegt sogar Scheiße im Beutel. Klasse.